Once upon a time, Acura was known for building legendary cars. You remember the Legend, the NSX, the Integra, and then for a long time the brand was kind of lost in the woods. Well, not anymore, at least according to Acura. Today they're all about precision crafted performance. It's on the sign behind me, and this car, the 2018 TLX, represents that. Have they found their way out of the woods? Well, let's take this for a ride and find out, and that is coming up right now on the Fast Lane Car. There are two top-of-the-line models in the new TLX. There's the Advance and then there's the A-Spec. Under the hood, they both have the same 3-liter V6 that puts out the exact same power. But if you look, you'll notice that this one has a much more aggressive grille. To me, the biggest difference between the Advance model, the luxury one, and of course the sporty A-Spec is in the tail. Check it out. The Advanced has all this chrome, has square tailpipes. The A-Spec, the sporty one, of course, has big, powerful round exhaust, blacked out tail, and a blacked out spoiler. Now, should the A-Spec have more power? Hell yeah. Will it get more power? You know, I would love to see the NSX hybrid system somehow applied to the A-Spec. Now inside is really where this TLX shines, especially in the A-Spec. What you get here is a much sportier interior. You get a big fat steering wheel, you get Alcantara seat inserts, you get 4 drive modes, and you get a car that handles, nope, I can't talk about driving impressions. That's embargoed until May 18th. So, while I can't tell you how it drives, I can certainly show you how it drives. So let me show you how it drives. Now keep in mind, I've got 4 sport modes here. And this car does have augmented engine note inside the cabin. So what you're hearing on the inside probably isn't what you're hearing on the outside. Now keep in mind that this 2018 TLX represents a mid-cycle refresh, and usually a mid-cycle refresh means that there's not a whole lot of changes, but Acura says that they've done a lot of changes, starting off with this diamond pentagon grille. It's the new design direction for Acura. Used to be a beak, now it's much more intricate. There's a lot more going on. Do you like it? Well, I'll leave that up to you. All right, now let's face it, sedans are no longer in vogue. You guys are buying crossovers and SUVs like they're going out of style. So selling a sedan into that kind of a headwind is not easy, especially when you're competing with cars like the A4, the BMW 3 Series, the Mercedes C-Class, the Infiniti Q50. I mean, the list is long in this kind of entry-level premium segment, but let's see how much room there is in the back. You know, it's not bad. I'm 6'2", I've got adequate knee room, I've got adequate headroom. Would I want to spend a long cross-country trip in the back of this car? No, but you have to admit it's sexy, and when you're sexy you're going to have a low roof line, which means you have to give up something, and backseat room is what you give up. Under the hood is a 3-liter V6 that puts out 290 horsepower and 267 pound-foot of torque. In this case, it has made it to all 4 wheels via Acura's super handling all-wheel drive. It's also paired to a That's right, 9-speed automatic transmission. Now there is a 2.4 liter that's available as well, but let's face it, if you're gonna get this car, go for the bigger 3 liter. I remember when I was a kid going to one of the first Acura dealerships. It had NSX, of course the Legend, and the Integra. And I just love the fact that Honda had this spark, this energy to create a new brand. And the essence of that brand was honest, sporty performance. And all those 3 cars represented that. They were the best of what Honda could do, and then taken to the next level with the Acura brand. So of course the NSX was a bargain budget supercar. The Integra was a sports car, a sporty car with a lot of performance and a lot of just built-in, baked-in natural goodness. And of course the Legend was in some ways the ultimate luxury sedan. And unlike the German brands at that point, all 3 of these cars, especially the Integra, were very affordable. In fact, my wife bought the Integra as her daily driver and just loved it. And then we gave that car or sold it to our friends and they drove the wheels off of it basically. It was that well designed, that well engineered. And then Honda kind of lost its mojo with the Acura brand. Acura got lost in the woods. They changed their designations from really cool names like Legend and Integra to 3 letters, MDX, TLX, RDX, well, you know what I'm talking about. And it's taken them a while to kind of find their mojo. And I think with this car and with the new NSX and to some extent the new MDX, they've found their mojo. They've gone back to their roots, taking kind of what Honda does best, which is honest engineering, and then putting a little bit of that restaurant sheen on it. In other words, making it a little bit more luxurious, but still having that baked-in goodness. And in case you guys are wondering, this TLX is designed and built in Ohio, right down the street from the NSX. That's right, it's American-built TLX. Now the ILX, of course, is built somewhat related to the Civic platform, and this is related to the Accord platform, is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
How have you changed it so that it's no longer just an Accord, but now it's an Acura?
Well, I mean, even from 2015 when this vehicle was launched, you know, again, the platform is just that. It's the lower bottom portion of the vehicle, and that's about it. Everything else is new for TLX or different from Accord. Obviously, you can't get super handling all-wheel drive in an Accord. That's accommodated with the platform that's in this vehicle. We also have, you know, different. The white body is different. We have different NVH package. So the TLX, as we can probably tell, is a very quiet ride. So you definitely feel that premium quality in this vehicle.
Yeah, I mean, underneath Acura back at the lunch spot, it says precision crafted performance. What does that actually mean? So
it's the root of our brand. So we're 30 years old, which is actually relatively young in the auto industry. But that was our original slogan, and we've gone back to that because for us, it's not just a slogan; it's everything we do. So we just want to be at the top of our game. We're the performance division of Honda, and I think you're going to see a lot of great things to come.
The new Acura TLX will hit your local Acura dealership in June. Now, pricing is still embargoed, so you may be wondering how much do these two bad boys cost? Well, I can't talk about that, but what I can tell you is look at the current pricing. You'll probably get a good hint of what these cars will end up costing. As always, this is Roman reporting for the Fast Lane Car. Check out tflcar.com for more news, views, and of course, Acura TLX reviews. And don't forget to click right here for some more great TFL reviews. See you guys next time. Ciao.